Welcome back, buddies. Get your helmets on.
Yeah.
It is game day. We got, I believe, not great at math, 26 games left in the 2026 season.
Holy.
25-26 season. And we're going to go out there and crush it.
Yes.
Great
26 games left in 26.
Me and the boys were just talking that it's perhaps patio weather. It's if they have heaters, for sure patio weather.
It's florid February. You got to get out there.
And if
Mix
there's
it up.
there's no heaters, you get the heated vest, you'll be fine. Anyway, drink some tequila.
Love tequila.
Made barbacoa yesterday, so I have that Mexican vibe going on me.
Cinco de Mayo is coming up,
Mayo
which is very
it was
exciting.
in February as well. It's a short month, so let's get through it. How are we doing today, everybody?
Great.
Good.
Great. Yeah.
Good. Glad to see it. The
Weather's
vibes are
up.
high. Jack looks professional. He wears his hat too high. My kid.
Yeah, he looks like he's driving a.
You look
Sort
like you
of
should
a-
be doing a little bit of butter churning over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got one of
Something.
these ones going.
I think it's my weird shaped head, maybe. I don't know.
Are you building a barn this weekend?
I
or
built
something?
in a barn.
Yeah.
I could use help with the barn.
Quite a lid.
Barn Burner is brought to you by Bet365, game props, player props, totals, and the money line. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get in the game. Must be 19 or older.
Speaking of the pre-show, how were your pre-game plops? Speaking of game plops as well.
Good. Speedy, expedited.
Boo.
Barn Burner Super Chat. We'll take you dough. We'll slide it over to the good folks at the Youth Centers of Calgary,
Mhm.
the YCC. Calgary's
Yeah, you know
YYC
me.
at the airport, right?
That's right. It's slightly different.
Yeah, proceeds from a Super Chat go to the Youth Centers of Calgary. Youth Centers of Calgary is a place where kids are welcome and accepted as they are. A place where they can get a break from the chronic stress that is the reality in many of their lives. Get
Great
off the
place for
get
great
off the
kids.
screens, kids. Get off the screens. Things look
I
good.
don't like how many screens I see
Too
kids
many
on these days.
screens,
Too many
very
screens.
convenient. The screens and a lot of stuff on the screens.
Yeah.
Dumb, not like our show.
No, not
Not
like
like
us.
this.
Yeah.
Not the
If this is
McLeod-
on your screen,
Thanks
not the
for putting a screen
McLeod
on.
Law Studios.
you're going to be
If you're
well taken
watching
care of.
anything from that prestigious location,
Yeah.
get it in your ear hole.
Speaking of screens, I was on a screen the other day. Maybe it was even yesterday. It was one day ago. And I
Mhm.
saw this little thing, kind of.
Oh, another free agent signing.
Yes, McLeod Law.
Shut the front.
You
door.
can follow that with their social medias, right? McLeod-law.com is the website.
Yeah.
Welcome to Christy Sutherland, Chief Operating Officer.
COO, that's a big
Oh,
title.
That is
A new
Holy
coup
moly.
over
Big
at McLeod Law.
Coup.
Coup indeed.
Is that a new title or a new?
I
don't know.
believe it says we are pleased to welcome Christy Sutherland as Chief Operating Officer at McLeod Law. A blend of legal and business leadership experience, deep understanding of people, firm governance.
Need good governance.
Her people-centered. Welcome to the team, Christy.
Welcome tells me that this is a nice addition to
Yes.
the team, not maybe a promotion of somebody
Free
on the
agent signing, like
Free
you
agent
said.
signing. Yeah. McDavid.
That's how you do it, Conroy. You go outside, you get some quality people, you bring them in.
That's right.
Go get it.
Sit
Welcome
down.
aboard.
Make people
Fat
better.
cat.
Yeah, welcome to
Just
the.
like, we need to review this barn burner spend.
Hey, Christy, welcome, Chief Opera. That's nothing to do with dough, is it? Like just trying to suck up early.
Mhm.
Christy,
There you
welcome
go.
to the family.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. What
Can't
time's
wait to meet
dinner? Coming
Celebrate,
over.
break bread.
Yeah. Well, we're into it here. It is a game day
Mhm.
for the Calgary Flames
Wow. Finally.
down in California.
California girl, California.
I wish
girl.
they all could California love,
A lot of
California dreaming.
California girls.
California love.
Yeah.
Who do they play?
I don't know.
Anaheim.
They play the Sharks tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Sharks.
It's the Sharks. Rhett.
Sharks used to be a
Shark Tank.
Yep.
Oh,
But now this is what you want to be if you're the Calgary Flames. You want to be young and exciting and on the rise like the San Jose Sharks. They put on quite a clinic under my career.
And it's funny, we've been saying this, and they've been here a couple of times, and both times
duds.
not so great.
One of them, the Flames played great and the Sharks looked awful. And I think the other one was the reverse. Was it not? Where
No.
they got thumped
Sharks
by the
sucked.
Sharks?
Sharks have been, I believe, have been here a couple of times, and
The
both
first
times
time they were here,
underwhelming.
and we were like, "This is going to be great."
Yeah, hyping it up.
These guys.
Dean's daughter was on the glass.
Ooh, this is
Get autographs.
dog's breakfast out there.
Yeah.
They didn't look like they were interested.
Didn't
in
look
those old
great.
Sharks.
Yeah.
That was the first one
Didn't
for
look
sure.
great.
I thought they did better than the second one. Maybe I'm way off.
No.
We'll just
not
wait
yet.
till you fact check.
No, you can just go.
Also,
you're-
a non-important fact whether your opinion on their second game or not was. Either way,
the 31st, like the last game,
he's going to prove
3
us
games
wrong.
ago, the Sharks, they beat them 3-2. You're right. There you go.
Hmm.
Close game. Okay. Sharks beat them 6-3 in December. Not close. And then the first one was a big one for the Flames early on.
The
2-0
Sharks
to shut
were
'em out.
terrible in their first game.
Yeah, it could have been 5-0. It was
They didn't leave their end. It
Yeah.
was awful.
So
Like
you-
it was like, again, hadn't watched them, heard how great they
Yeah.
were, turned it on with my bowl of corn, and
Mhm.
oh, ooh,
The corn or the Sharks?
no, the corn is always
Okay,
good.
the
It's
corn's
the,
good,
it's
yeah.
the white hulless,
Yeah.
the pops crisp and clean,
Yeah.
and I over butter. So
Yeah.
Over
the
butter.
corn was great. The Sharks sucked.
Yeah.
Hopefully, things remain the same tonight for that lovely 8 p.m. start.
for the corn or for the Sharks?
All of the above.
Will there be 8 p.m. corn?
Why not?
It's a better time to make corn.
Hmm.
6 o'clock's too early.
I would say corn's better than sweet slate because you're not going to like salt.
Shouldn't eat sweets anyway.
I
That's
know,
sugar.
but that's what people do.
Shit's no good.
Idiot kids like, I need a bowl of ice cream. I'm like,
Shovel
it's
made
bedtime. You're going to be bouncing
chocolate
off the
chip
walls.
cookies the other day. Ooh. What she did.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Real good.
Nice.
Gonna bring Jack one, but he's
Yeah, you don't do that.
Jack already was by. He said they were great.
Trade deadline is right around the corner. And you know what good places do is they start to, much like McLeod Law, you start assembling good people, free
That's
agents,
right.
you start
Yeah.
getting people. And what do you want to know when it's around trade deadline? Well, you want to know what the rumors are suggesting, what's going on out there, what's the vibe, what's happening out there. Get the feelers.
Yeah. And people in the know.
So we go right to the source. There are insiders, and then there's the insider who joins us on the Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating Insider Hotline. You name it, it's in your house. You just rest assured. If it's, well, I don't know, is this working right? It's making a noise.
Sauna's
It's not
working
heating
like a
up. It's
dream
not getting
team.
cold. It's not doing what it should be. It's crystalclearcalgary.com. Crystal Waters. I'm a big fan.
Mhm.
They've taken very good care of me, frankly.
Yeah. As they should.
Garage heater. I got a new thing in the exhaust fan thing there in the bathroom. My
Red
furnace is
stuff.
working great. The water softener, like,
You're humming.
it's nice. There's not many things in your life where you can just kind of, that's handled, and I feel good about it. Crystal Waters is one of those things.
Love it.
Thank God for Crystal Waters. The Insider joins us on the Insider Hotline for Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating.
There he is.
There he is.
Morning, boys. Good morning. Insider's been a little lazy these last couple of years. Cadre to Colorado. Let's go start with that.
Sure. Yes. Write it down, guys.
And yeah,
He's headed back to where he came from.
can't divulge your sources, but we know you're well connected.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What day is the trade deadline again?
Next Friday. So we got 7 days.
Well, it's going to be a tough day. I got a first day of a member guest on that day.
Ooh.
Oh, the insider's going to be
Okay.
busy. God damn.
I'm going to have to get my work in early then, I guess.
Yeah, break the stuff on Thursday ahead of the bigwigs with the suits on TV.
The nice thing about the trades nowadays is typically all the networks and everybody that is involved, like you, is trade deadline day, and then nothing happens trade deadline
it's all
day.
done
So
before.
mostly it'll be done before, so you'll be in good shape. I say plan the golf,
Member
or just
guest.
crush it. Don't
Oh,
worry
yeah,
about
the member guest is happening for sure. And you're right. That would be a painful. I've heard Brian Burke talk about it a little bit. I listen to NHL Network quite a bit. Yeah, when those all-day shows on the networks up there, and then nothing happens. You're just sitting there, and you got a bunch of free time. Brian Burke's got to go back and think of trades of like from the late 80s and early 90s just for something to talk about. But yeah, I think I'd pass on that show. But are our Flames going to be active here? Do we know?
Yeah, I think a lot of the trade boards and lists of the other insiders have posted have Kadri and Coleman and even Uyghur and Whitecloud.
What about Huberdeau? He's got to be wanted.
He's hurt.
He's got to be wanted.
Oh.
I believe he's wanted at his rehab facility after his hip surgery that he's
You
going
can't
to.
call it a rehab facility.
That's the wrong
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rehabbing an injury.
Yeah.
Not,
Clinic.
That's
Clinic.
too
Even
bad. All right.
clinic's fine, yeah.
Hopefully he gets back. All right. Uyghur
How
may
is-
be out the door too, huh? Pretty
Love
sure. It's about the third round's coming to a close here pretty soon. But last time I looked, Uyghur was making a lot of birdies.
Yeah, Green Jacket candidate, hey?
Oh, I think he might be the front runner.
Oh, look him up. Wow.
He might be at the top of the leaderboard. If he's first page for sure.
So we got a Canadian leading the tournament on a Sunday, you're telling me?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all's not lost in the Olympics, fellas. We might have a Green Jacket.
Did you watch that game?
I did. It was actually, it turned into, thank God that only happens potentially once every 4 years, because that was a big morning.
You would have been surrounded with some very excited people, I'm guessing.
Big as in like you had a good crew to go.
Yeah. So once I was over at a bar, DraftKings, watching the U.S. dust the Slovaks. Mm-hmm. And then a couple text messages. It's 6 a.m. Sunday. So we're trying to set it up. We had a couple of options. We decided to go with one of my buddy's restaurants. He's like, you know what? I'll bring the chef in. You get drinks. It'll be on. Let's do it. So just kind of fired a few text messages to the golf course guys and around. And Doug Wade ended up being in town. Barrett Jackman was in town with like a St. Louis crew to golf. It ended up, we had a spread of, it was actually a hell of a turnout. There were probably 40 people there. We had everything from George Brett to Doug Waite to Barrett Jackman to Devin Booker. We had everything going. And let me tell you, I got to be honest, I don't remember much of the third.
For the better.
The screwdrivers were flowing.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, Mackenzie Weegar is at the head of the leaderboard.
Okay. How many up, Brett? Does he have how many shot lead?
Hang on. I just closed it. Hang on.
Okay.
He's leading by 3. Minus 32. Brock Besser at minus 29.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Besser was on a heater, too. North Dakota's finest. All right. 3-shot lead is nice, but it's far from over.
But Weegar has played, but I mean, there's games in hand. I mean, it's
well, he's further back.
Weegar's got holes to play.
Yeah,
there's lots of action left for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
It's Amen Corner. I can't wait. This is gonna be great.
Oh man, I think there's some big numbers coming.
Did you
low numbers? I should say.
So did you kick the shit out of yourself at the Waste Management? It's not called the Waste Management anymore.
Phoenix,
the Phoenix Open too.
It's called the Waste Management.
Okay, it is. Sorry,
yeah,
I thought it changed.
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, it ended up. I always say, man, I got to take it easy, and then it ends up
like Stampede.
It is like, that is a great comparison. It's like Stampede. It's like a mini Stampede.
Yeah, I got to take it easy, except I'm in town and I can't.
Yeah, and phone's blowing up, and it's like, well, it is pretty fun once you get in there, and they have changed. They have changed some things there from 2 years ago, so they've made it a lot better as far as like getting in and out, and they gassed the. There's still a lot of shenanigans, but it's not the shenanigans of 2 years ago when they used to have like the $20 Saturday tickets. So the college kids just come in here rolling. So it's a little better that way, but there's still lots going on. But yeah, I ended up, that was a long few days. I went Wednesday for the Pro-Am. Thursday I had to host golf, and then I was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ooh. Super Bowl party Sunday.
Oh, yeah, throw that.
And then on the tee Monday afternoon, Ken Holland had his little Ken Holland Whisper Rock deal. So we played 18 Monday afternoon. There was 16 of us total, just kind of a little mishmash, everybody. And then 36, 36, 36. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, it was awful.
What a man you are.
Yeah. I mean, we ended up not. Usually on the Wednesday with Ken Holland, we usually go up to Buffalo Chip or something because it's pretty close there. I had no part of that. I was in bed at 8. At the shut, I was done. I'm like, this is too much. But Waste Management was fun. It was good. People are pumped down here with the Olympics. I know Canadians aren't. It was a great game though.
It was,
and it easily. I mean, look, Americans I thought came out well. And then for a good portion of that game, we were sitting there, and, a few of the Americans knew quite a bit about hockey. Don't get me wrong, but some of them weren't. And a lot of them were like, hey, we haven't had the puck for a while. I'm like, no, you haven't. This is a problem for you right now. But at the end of the day, on my little podcast, I did take the Americans to win it. And I just purely did that. I'm like, man, they're kind of due. It's been almost 50 years. And I just went with the goaltending. And at the end of the day, Binnington played well too. Like, can't say he didn't show up for the tournament. But at the end of the day, Hellebuck played slightly better, and that was it.
Yeah, I feel like if they had snot bubbled the Canadians 5-0, you'd be like, okay, we got to have a summit. Is this still our game? What's going on? What are we doing wrong in Canada? But they outplayed them. The other goalie was phenomenal. And if you were playing a best of 5 and that was game 1, are you that worried? I don't think you are.
No, that's a good way to put it. The only thing I will say, and we don't need to please let's not go down this wormhole. I don't want to go down this where we don't need to talk about it. This will take us in a direction that none of us want to go. But the one thing that I was extremely disappointed to hear was that who runs Hockey Canada? Catherine Henderson or something? Think it is? President, CEO? Wayne Gretzky wanted to come in and rally the troops before the game, and it was a hard no.
Really? That's dusty.
Wayne Gretzky was told.
Hey, guys, this is from a rock-solid source. Wayne Gretzky wanted to come in and rally the troops before the gold medal game, and he was told, you're not welcome in here.
Well, that just furthers the idiocy that is Hockey Canada.
Oh, thank you, Rhett. Thank you. So when I heard that, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing. I think there needs to be. I think the hockey people can say maybe there needs to be some adjustments in Hockey Canada. What are the priorities?
The only fucking summit we need is a Hockey Canada summit. And
I'm
who's
with
in
you, Rhett.
control and running this shit?
I agree, Rhett. I agree. So, yeah, that was disappointing to hear. But regardless, whatever. It was a great game. Could have went either way. It was a big day. Whew. It was a big day.
Were you able to carry on? That's an early start.
Yeah. I actually played golf at 12:30.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I had to leave my truck at the restaurant, obviously.
Yeah.
And needless to say,
it's tough when
around in the afternoon was nothing to write home about.
Tough when you're Ubering to your event
at
clubs.
Yeah, with my clubs, and then got in there. Front 9 was okay, and then the wheels started. I mean, I'm not a great golfer by any stretch, but I'm a 4-5 index. Yeah. I shouldn't be cold topping tee shots.
Oh.
And I was cold topping tee shots.
I love it. See, that's one of us.
Every other shot, I'm like, man, just please get in the air. And it was not in the air. It was ugly.
Don't overthink it.
Everyone's like, man, Tommy's living the dream. Like, he's golfing. He's got all these famous celebrity friends. He's going to all these parties.
Oh, wow. It's not like that.
It's a 10-day bender, and you're like, I just want to die.
Oh, man. I'm coming up to Calgary tomorrow, though. Back up home.
Oh, baby.
Tell us about it.
Back up home.
I thought I heard your company's name in the news here over the last couple of days.
Axon?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully it was something really good.
Oh, yeah. Some new tasers and stuff.
Yeah. We need some tasers. I gotta keep saying this. We need tasers in Alberta hospitals. Those nurses are fighting for their lives in there against some of those animals that come in there. It's a high-stress environment. Right now, it's billy clubs and gang fights.
Yeah, we could have used a taser and
Jack. Hey, Rhett, would you rather, if let's say you're going bananas and you're in a high stress and you're stressed out, you lose your marbles a little bit in the hospital, would you rather get tased, and then you get handcuffed, you're down on the ground, or would you rather be surrounded by 5 or 6 security guards with batons?
Yeah, I'll take the tasing.
Take the tasing.
Let's get it done.
Better for everybody.
We gotta make t-shirts. Take the tase.
Take the tase. Nothing's gonna be broken. There is the part where, there is obviously a little risk that comes with it because you don't want to smash your head on something. But I'll take my chances with that other than 5 batons.
Hit my head lots. That's not.
Your head will be fine, Red. No worries.
Were you with the cops when they tased us at the shooting range?
No, I was not. No, I have never been tased yet. I got to get that done.
We'll do that on the show when you're up here.
Yeah,
That
we
sounds
should. We should.
Well, it's a real highlight.
I bring a taser up, but if I try and bring that over the border, I'm pretty
Now
sure I'll get in trouble.
good. You'll get taste. Yeah.
Do you want to put any more info on that? Were you there when we got tased? That it was kind of a
No.
event,
This
right?
was
It
a team building event.
right.
So
I was definitely not. I must have been in Lowell. I was definitely not at that team building event. I must have been in the American League because I would have remembered that.
it might have been actually after the lockout.
Oh, maybe
You might have
after?
already
Okay.
gone
They lined
to-
you up and you held hands or something? Yeah.
Really?
It was buck.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Because you run the current through like 4 guys, no sweat, right? Like you hold hands, everyone gets,
Yeah, I suppose. Actually. Now they got these new tasers, brand new this year. So before, when you shoot the taser, like 2 darts come out, right? They kind of come out in a spread.
Yeah.
So you gotta have the guy in like the sweet spot of 10, 12 feet. Otherwise, either the spread's too small or it's too wide and a needle misses. Now it comes with a 10-shot magazine.
Oh, baby.
So every
I
time
missed
you
it
pull
now.
the trigger, 1 dart comes out. So basically, you got 10 chances to get 2 scores.
That is great news.
Wow.
Anybody can do that.
Anybody can. You're right. That
And you
is
can start
tremendous
shooting.
news.
Instead of waiting for 12 feet, you can start firing away at 45.
See, technology making our lives better, Mike.
So
This
great.
is great. 2026, we've made it.
Yes.
We did
yes,
it, guys.
Yes. Yes. What are you guys doing tomorrow night? I could go out.
You're back. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah, I'm back. Dinner or something, maybe?
Flames are up? Yeah, sure. Send us a
Or
note.
what's going on in the Flames here? When they
They're
playing
in
next?
California. They're in San
they're
Jose
gone.
tonight, and then they got on the 28th they play in LA, and then Rhett noted 3 days later on March 1st they're going to be in Anaheim. That's 1 day later.
Okay. All right.
Leap year.
All right. Little
Leap-
California trip.
It's a leap year.
So
Colin.
Flames are out of town, but the weather's pleasant. It's been pretty good. Yeah.
Good. That's good to hear.
What,
I'm looking forward to getting back up there.
What's happening with the salad? I've noticed because I see the clips on. So I see you're on podcasts and doing things, and
Yeah.
the hair is
getting longer
it's
in the
coming
back
back.
there.
Yeah,
Or
it's yeah. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that.
midlife
I would say
crisis,
it's
or,
about 10 months ago, the young girlfriend here, she didn't, she sees the pictures. I'm not showing them to her, but they're like, "Oh, your boyfriend's old." Well, this is what he used to be, and with an afro and all this. And so she's like, "I don't think you can grow it." I'm like, "I think I can still grow it." So that's how it started, and then I've just kind of let it go. It's kind of the same, except now it's not curly anymore. I just got out of the shower. I just had a really hard workout, fellas. I was
Curlier
pumping
than
it
that.
up.
boy
Yeah.
coming.
So yeah, thank you very much. Trying to keep it remotely together, but
Wow,
yeah.
you've got a
So
young girl.
I am due for a cut for sure, but it does. I think in the body cam world in Canada, I mean, it's kind of sad to say. I guess it's not my stats that get remembered. That's for sure. It's not that. It's the longer hair. The longer my
Cover the
hair
hockey
is.
news, yeah.
Yeah, people come up. They're like, "Oh, hey, Mike
Bathrobe.
Commodore from the Flames." I'm like, "Yeah, you need a taser?"
Sure. Want to sign it?
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll take it. You like? Yeah, these things are great.
no, that's
So-
good. I like it. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
The day may come when you can't grow your hair long anymore.
Yeah,
When
good
it just
point.
says "F you, commie." It's
Yeah.
those days are gone.
Yep.
Well, you can do it. You do it, big boy.
I appreciate it. Not much gray either, just around the ears a little bit. Not too bad.
Look at you go, eh?
Yeah,
Fountain youth.
yeah.
Well, they bought
Yeah.
Noodles in Toronto. They say that he goes for a dip. They say he's getting dips
What?
done on his hair.
Spray
Get his
on
hair
hair?
dyed.
He's getting his hair dyed.
Well, he says he isn't, and they kind of get him going by saying that clearly he's getting. his hair
Well, I did see a clip with you guys. I get all your guys' clips too on some longevity. Was that just the other day?
Yeah,
Let's
it's
talk
yesterday.
about that.
Yeah. Rhett's
Yeah,
getting
okay.
younger now. Yeah.
I saw he's taking some protein mix or
I
something,
don't
something
know.
like that.
Creatine, probably.
Okay, all right.
He looks
I'm
pretty
sure-
good actually for that.
Noodles.
Guy, I would have expected that he was,
Noodles looks the same, does he not?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
That's what I mean. And with his lifestyle, I can't.
Yeah.
He travels like crazy.
That guy
Maybe we
worked-
should get that protein powder or whatever it is. Maybe it does work.
But the guy that's giving him the protein powder is the guy that does the vampire scenario where he does
gotta-
the blood transfusion with his kid. So these are
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Connie,
He
guy
you
he
have to
runs
go,
a
that's
vampire
fine.
program.
Yes, this guy is
Oh.
straight. Oof,
Is this what
he's-
happens when you
Okay,
play
what's this
D in
guy's
the
name? I
NHL?
need something to Google when I'm
Brian
on the golf course.
Johnston. Brian Johnston. Yeah, this guy is. He
Brian
does-
Johnson, and I'm assuming that's not the lead singer
I was
AC/DC.
going to say he's a great singer. He's getting old now, but
Great pipes.
he can
Okay.
still rock.
Hence
All right,
the
I'll Google
vampire.
Brian
Younger now,
Johnson
yeah.
vampire, and I'm assuming the right guy will
Yeah.
come up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. You can't go wrong if that comes up.
Yeah.
Tell us about the
track.
member guest.
Who are you playing with?
Which
I'm
course?
playing with a buddy of mine, just an oil and gas guy from Oklahoma. Next Friday, Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Actually, sorry, it's not a member guest. It's a member. I'm sorry. There was a member guest last week. Me and Doug Waite played. First time I've ever played golf with Doug Waite, and I'm proud to say that I finally have a pickle plate from Whisper Rock.
No
So
way.
pickle plate, yeah. Me and Doug won. No, not the gross champion. There's a couple divisions, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, Doug Waite and I aren't competing. Sorry, against Dylan Wu, the tour player, and his buddy.
Right.
That ain't gonna work. But in the net division, Dougie and I ran away with it a little bit. So we each got a pickle plate. Yep, thank you. First time winner there for me. First time pickle plate. So member next week. 2 days, starts Friday. They're usually a good time. I got to figure out. I'm supposed to go to a wedding after. We'll see. Anyways, nobody cares about that. But yeah, should be good.
Not unless it's yours, buddy. Not unless it's yours.
Yeah, you let us know. We need 3 invites to this table here.
So, Dougie Waite being an American, you being Canadian, maybe we need to get you guys into politics and you can mend fences.
Yeah,
here.
build some bridges for us.
Yeah. Oh, if Doug and I were going back and forth, everything would be great.
Yep.
That's easy.
We'd have all these problems figured out. Everybody's too worried about fighting,
Wound tight.
watching the news, getting brainwashed.
Don't watch the news.
Do
people.
not
So
watch the
bad.
news.
Don't watch the news. Jeez, it's the last thing you should do.
Yeah.
Good
Watch this
God.
informative program.
You
instead.
that's right.
married to a pharmaceutical rep if you're going to be watching the news because there's no other way of getting your head straightened out.
There you go.
Yeah.
All
Good point, Red.
twisted up.
Good point.
Tommy, hopefully we see you when you're back in town. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Joining
Yeah.
us.
Hey, when you get hot takes on what's going to happen with this trade deadline,
Yeah, the insider.
come
Yeah,
to us first.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Bring it
Okay.
to us.
I'm going to put a little work in this week.
Flames.
I have taken
anything
yeah.
flames.
Yeah. I'll focus. I always focus on the Flames. Yeah. Let's start moving some of these bodies.
That's right.
Ship them
your
out.
shit.
Pack
We'll
your
send
shit.
you a
Thank
barn
you
burner
very much for your
contract.
time in Calgary. We appreciate your contributions. Pack your shit and get out of here.
That's right. We'll send
God
you a
bless.
contract. You'll be our exclusive insider. No,
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
because everybody's going to come to you because no one has deeper connections than you.
That's right.
But
Oh, that's right.
we want Commie.
We got the retainer coming.
Craig Conroy. I got Craig Conroy on speed dial down here.
Let's go.
He answers every time I text.
Thanks, Commie. Good to talk
All
to you.
right.
as
See you,
always.
boys. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
He's a sweet boy. It's Mike Commodore joining us on the Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating Insider Hotline. Just take care of your home. You let Crystal Waters come in. It's the plumbing, it's the heating. Make sure that your home is ready for summer, for winter, for weather changes. Maybe we don't know what we're doing. You let them. You are you're flirting with some potential disaster.
Oh,
here
dear.
With this. Oh, I would have had no idea.
Don't
But
worry.
that's what
We're on it.
You guys are experts
Yeah,
at it.
we
so.
replaced this and we added that. And we put a little thing here.
Yeah. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort.
You know what commies like? So when you have one of those nights, you have a few beers, you kind of hit a wall a bit, and then you just hammer a shaft. You know a shaft? Like one of those coffee beverages with a little vodka, maybe some Baileys or Kahlua in there.
Boost.
A little boost, and it's like, whoa! Middle of the week? How good do you feel after talking to Commie? I feel like we got a lift out of that.
I'll say this. The two of you together, talking about wearing a helmet.
I haven't had any big nights with Commie, but I would love to. I don't think he wants me fanboying around him, though.
Well, he did throw out do dinner tomorrow night.
have
He did
lunch
kind of throw
sometimes,
it out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
There's
He's a great
zero
dude.
chance I'm going for dinner.
You're not going for dinner with Mike? That's unfortunate.
My wife leaves
Love
the country
him,
for
but
like
I
2
know
weeks.
it's
Maybe I
gonna
can squeeze
happen.
one day out, huh?
Actually, tomorrow I got nothing to do. Maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
I'm going to text him. Bring me a taser. I'll take you for dinner.
There you go.
Sounds like a fair deal. Sounds like a fair deal.
Here's your taser. Now here's your steak.
One of the new partners with Barn Burner, the Capital Automotive Group, it is Capital Chev. CapitalChev.ca. There you see it. Calgary's truck destination. Keeps the lineup deep. Hardworking Silverados and Sierras to SUVs and everyday commuters. You might have even heard about the $99 lease. That's real. Big inventory, competitive pricing, and a team that knows how to keep things simple. Whether you need something built for winter roads or summer road trips, this is the kind of place you walk in curious and you leave confident. Trucks, deals, and a no-nonsense experience just the way Calgary likes it. They are located, of course, at 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast and official vehicle partner of yours truly.
Boom Daddy.
That's right beside the Kraken cauliflower.
Oh, yeah. You're for the food spot.
See, I told you.
Right by the Avenida food deal there.
I got a talking to for not knowing about that. And some other people were like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're Calgary. Be better. I was like, sorry, guys. I'll be better.
You go down there today, damn it.
Maybe not today, but yeah.
All right, tomorrow.
I've got to practice at Rose Con, actually. That's not too far.
That's right there.
Right
Let's
there.
do it. Yeah, I'm in.
It is right there.
Sweet.
And swing by
Really
and
good
check out
practice.
the Sierra Denali's as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Say hi to Claire. He's very short. Shorter than me.
Really?
It's rare.
Like short-sighted, short
No.
Time.
short-tempered.
Height.
Short fuse.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know if you're allowed to make fun of people for being short, Dean.
I've known him my whole
What are you, a
life.
heightist?
It's not making fun. Making an observation.
Calling them names.
And when I'm taller than anybody, you
Let 'em
take
know.
notice.
Hmm.
Yeah. You take
Hate to look
notice.
down on you, but I'm looking down.
Did you see the headline, the title of the show today, Rhett?
No, I'm not privy to that information.
Like on the YouTube kind of thing or what?
Yeah, so Jack will come in and he'll prepare everything, and each day there's like a cover for the show. So when you're on YouTube,
What?
it'll say the day and what the name of the show is.
So
And
it's called a thumbnail.
yeah, there you go. So the thumbnail is like an image that he creates, and then he has to have a title for the show.
This story's nuts.
So
is a
Thursday,
tough sell.
February 26th, and then he has to pick what the photo and what the name of the show will be.
Well, two things are off. Jack comes in and does work. Well, I'm finding that hard to believe, and I don't know what a fingernail has to do with
Thumbnail.
anything.
It's the thumbnail, yeah.
Toenail, sure.
So yeah, like it's I don't want to click on it here, but yesterday it was I guess who's next? Kind of talking about
Oh,
after the
trades.
Rasmus Anderson trade.
Yeah.
Who's next? Mission McKenna is over, going back to December when they were winning
Oh, I don't
all
like
those
that.
games.
Oh yeah, we were gonna make play.
Yeah.
I was away for that.
Yesterday, Kadri wants to be traded,
Oh,
and today it is. Nice question. Thanks for asking.
nice question. Thanks for asking.
And what's the
You know what
photo?
that is?
The thumbnail.
It's a picture of Connor McDavid,
McDude.
kind of holding his chin, glancing over at what I would guess is a reporter. It looks like he's kind of in front of the backdrop. Nice question.
Thanks
Thank you.
for asking.
Do you have any idea what that's about?
Have you heard about this at all?
There's
It's the
always a
best part about
tie-in.
working with Rhett. It's so good because you get the actual natural reaction. I think scripted.
Mhm.
Did they ask if he's happy to be back in Edmonton?
Well, he's on the road. They were in
Because I brought
Anaheim
that up.
last night.
Yeah, they were in California.
At least when you lose the gold, you can go back to Edmonton and soak up all the.
There's only
vitamin truck nuts.
I think we should set it up.
transfers.
It was the first chance that Connor had to talk with the Edmonton media since returning from.
Yeah, Crosby
games.
was talking yesterday, so Connor was talking too.
A lot of the players back from the Olympics had their chance to meet with media because, of course, they're non-Olympic players have been practicing for a while and have had many opportunities to chat with the media.
See how that went down.
A hard question, but you know, Stanley Cup's found Gretzky and Crosby and those guys and gold medals, and you've been in, put yourself in position, and it's not finding you. Did you think it would be this hard?
It's a nice question. Thank you. It's disappointing. No way around it. We could be sitting here having a totally different
You
conversation.
don't need to hear his answer.
I just want you to isolate that. That's a nice question. Thank you. That is my absolute. And that was before they blew like
That was
4 leads
Spec.
to the
Spec,
Ducks.
what the fuck are you doing?
Thank you.
You're better than
And you can see there, McDavid actually kind of smirks.
It's like, huh?
He
That's
realizes
how we're gonna start, huh?
that went pretty well.
No, it's a 5-minute scrum, and that's 2.5 in. So they've talked about it, but still, like, welcome back, your old friend Mark Spector. How are you not winning stuff like all the other greats, Con?
Do you
What's
feel
going
like
on?
You suck as bad as you suck because you don't win anything.
Well, you sure are losing a lot of big games, Con. How's that going for you?
Okay, so let's just flip it because we're fair.
That's what we're.
And I like Mark
I am
Spector a lot.
not fair at all.
We report. You decide.
If you realize this is going to be, it's McDavid on the row. He's back, frustrated, disappointed, that whole thing. But you have to ask him about another crushing defeat.
Yeah.
How do you pose this question?
Oh, I mean, I would not necessarily have posed it with, here are other greats that you're going to be compared to the rest of your life.
You're
Why
not
are they
as-
winning more than you?
You're
That's
not as
kind of how
good
he
as these
framed
guys.
it. I would sort of say,
Because if you
Connor's been a tough 3 years.
I would
Where are you
say
at mentally?
how disappointing is it?
Yeah.
It's very it's very
yes, but that's
disappointing.
why being a reporter is idiotic. You're just kidding. You might as well ask AI. It'll give you an answer, and you can just fucking print that.
Well, that's
So,
3. You missed 2 with Connor.
I know
by
I
the way.
did. Yeah, I'm kind of banking.
you
that.
know what my thoughts on reporters are and stupid questions.
Same as refs, right? They're people. They're humans.
The proof is in the pudding.
But if it were your job,
Well, Mark Spector's been at it a long time, and he knows better than to ask a stupid question like that. He worded it absolutely idiotically. We all understand the point he was trying to get at, and it's no. Don't be dumb.
So happy about this.
maybe we're not hearing it right.
Yeah, can we one more
let's
time?
do it.
Maybe
Maybe
we
I
should-
missed it. I've only heard it once.
Yeah, it's
No, and you don't
it's
overreact,
unfair to
right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not some
So
close
Bag of the
judgment
wind.
after just one spin.
Jack's book club, he reads the chapter twice.
That's right.
Make sure I don't miss things. Comprehension is important before we don't rush to judgment. Here.
context.
A hard question, but Stanley Cups found Gretzky and Crosby and those guys and gold medals, and you've been in, put yourself in position, and it's not finding you. Did you think it would be this hard?
That's a nice question. Thank you.
I love Connor's answer.
It's a really
Thank you for that.
It's a nice question. Thank you.
That's a nice question.
So a couple things. Crosby and Gretzky and Messier, the cup didn't find them. They went and
No.
fucking won it. And all you Jack, Jack, just to me, please. All you idiots in Edmonton,
Get the turkey.
you had the best fucking players in the world. No shit, you won the Stanley Cup. It wasn't based on one guy. Messier, Gretzky, Curry, Fuhr, Coffee. Holy. Oh, no, it was the city. It was your guys' support that got him there. Christ's sakes. Jack off.
And Reven.
Yeah.
It's true, right? These
I'm with you.
idiot losers up there. Oh, yeah, well, we won because we were made lots of noise at the Northlands. One of the greatest lineups ever. Oh, the cup found you. Found us. What are the final, like 5 years in a row? Did they not? They had to lose to the Islanders?
I feel bad for Spec.
Can we do that again? I want to
I
hear
feel bad for
Specs
Connor.
just one more
one more.
time.
Can
And
we-
I'm going
can we
to go.
see
And
it?
this time, I'm going to go about it not as a player, but as a
As a reporter.
reporter.
Okay, so here
the other
you
side.
know that the guy is tender, right? That he
Yeah,
knows
fresh.
full well what's going
said
on.
a
It's
couple
another
questions.
Stop. Just pause.
yeah, it's another
You-
crushing defeat.
Hey, just a sec. Now you're stepping on me. Look at his face. Does it look like a guy that's happy?
Nope.
Exactly.
So to
So you
your
know
point,
this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So delicate. How do I ask a question that
okay, I'm going to ask
so
you.
how
I'm gonna
disappointing
actually-
is it? Well,
I'm
it's-
actually going to ask you professionally.
Hmm.
You are very good at this. Do you have to ask that question or do you not know the answer? And does a fan need to hear Connor McDavid say it was tough and it sucked?
if no one
Because
asks
every reporter in the world thinks that, oh, these are questions I have to ask. But most people, myself included as a fan of the game, don't give a shit about it's the same thing. How does it feel to win?
Oh, feels good. Nice.
Oh,
Write
it's
that down.
I can't put it into words. How many times do I need to hear it? Don't ask the question. Is there anyone you'd like to speak to that helped you win? There's a question. I would be interested to know. Yes, my coach, Ted Pryl, Bantam AA coach. He was a big help for me getting that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I think there's two things that are happening here. One is it's very difficult to ask a question to an athlete in that setting where you get anything insightful. A, because they're trained to not give you much, and B, because to Rhett's point, it's like what great insights and quotes have we got in those scenarios? It's like less than 5% of anything of any value. So there's a lot of volume that gets you nothing, but also you don't want to not have access to the players, right? And so Rhett sort of plays both sides of this. Where it's like these idiot reporters, but it's like, well, what you would ask, well, I don't know. I wouldn't ask any of this. It's all stupid. And both sides are kind of right. You want the access, but we almost never get anything interesting.
Because and honestly, I'm having fun with it, but that's the tough part of the job is to try and get an answer that isn't just cliche, not to ask a question that's been asked 100 times.
But
it's interesting to go the path that he did by conjuring up other
greats.
Because
what that does is now you're seeing Connor's like, oh, you're going to start measuring my reputation against.
Wow.
Because Connor's well aware of that. All he wants to do is win.
So can I speak to the other side of that then?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to I'm really good at my job. Can't even talk. Maybe he's trying to show him a sign of respect by comparing him to those guys. Even though
how'd that go? I mean, you might, but yeah.
Don't.
It's trying to find a way to a non-cliche answer.
Yes, 100% it is.
And in fairness, he didn't get one.
No, he didn't.
He got a soundbite.
And to be fair, like a lot of people be like, what a dumb question, what an idiot. But like that's actually when you're doing your job as a reporter, which is kind of the weird thing. You kind of have to be a bit of a dick
if you come away
to get
from
actual answers that people want to hear.
If you come away from that, did nobody ask Connor about the gold medal game? Did no one ask the fact like he lost back-to-back cup finals and now did no one talk to him about this? It's the first question on everybody's mind is
what is
so another loss.
Yeah, the whole scrum, it goes, hey, Connor, like, welcome back from the Olympics. What do you think of the pace? What do you think of the team? Blah, 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 blah. Someone at the end tries to ask about the American celebrations. PR guy says hockey questions only. Yeah. Like the scrum was at a point where they were ready to switch gears, talking about that gold medal game to now Connor's legacy is where Spec wanted to take it, which is a reasonable question to think that people would want to hear the answer.
Because when the game was done on Sunday,
I don't know if it is a reasonable question at that point.
How is Connor feeling right now?
I think that you should have a sit-down one-on-one request, and Spec's got enough pull in that organization to, okay, you've lost 2 Stanley Cups and a gold medal. Throw in a 4 Nations win and an overtime goal. Where does this all stack up? How do you approach what's coming or what you're trying to accomplish? How do you approach differently what you're trying to achieve? Because what do you learn?
I think that setting for it is much better, but I also know that the tight timeline that Connor's been on, you might get that sit down at some point in the next 2 weeks. You're not getting it in this chaotic.
You may not get it.
Yeah.
Knowing,
but I also agree to Rhett's point. Like when you're in that environment, that feels like someone's taking a shot at you, where the sit down, you can warm up your guest a bit and talk about legacy a bit.
You could have worded that question. I think Spec tried to word it, and we're having fun with it. Whatever you can ask.
We're talking about the reporter's question, so it is effective whether people like it or not, right? Like that is kind of the brass tacks of the business.
And it was one of
but it's only because Connor answered it correctly and with some truth as to how he felt about the question, right?
Yeah.
Because he could have just said, yeah, it sucks.
No, you're right. Yeah. He actually did. He didn't just say, nice question, thanks. He also then did answer it.
Yeah.
Because after the game on Sunday, it was one of the first talking points was, Connor,
I can't win one.
Boy, Connor again.
Yeah.
Right? Like it
was one of the main. That's the conversation across Canada. The water cooler is filled with those conversations.
Yeah. So that's McDavid. So I mean, that's when you were saying like, why ask the question? It's kind of one of the things that Canadian fans were talking.
It's about. A necessary evil because most of it's fluff.
I've never agreed, and sometimes I argue just to argue. Asking questions just to get obvious answers. And maybe this isn't, and maybe this is a great example, but this would be again a fall into the 5% that Pinder's alluding to. Just because we're talking around the water cooler, you're probably not going to get anything from Connor that adds to that conversation through a question like that.
You're actually going to get some eyes from the organization and probably like,
you know what I mean? Like,
why would you do that to Connor his first day back? Right? Like that's the type of question where people will let you know whether they say it or they just body
What's
language.
another
That
way he
wasn't-
could have said it? How does this stack up to the recent losses, the back-to-back Stanley Cup losses?
The way I would do it would be to sew in something nice. So it's like, Connor, you had the overtime winner at Four Nations. This time the Americans got you guys in overtime. You've also had back-to-back trips to the final where you didn't win. Where are you at on your legacy compared to some of the greats?
I'm not going to critique Spec on how to ask questions.
No, but we
He's
also
been
get to
doing
watch it
for-
not work and take. He's asked me what I would do.
It's
When
funny
you're
'cause
there
you'll
in the
get-
scrum, you're just trying to come up with stuff.
That's funny because we have to talk about on our show, and now you're saying if we don't answer questions, and now you're saying, well, I'm not going to talk about what we're talking about.
No, I'm absolutely talking about I'm not going to critique how Spec asks. Does that say here's how I would ask the question?
No, Red asked.
I'm
that,
gonna-
yeah.
But that's
Mark
what
Spector has been doing this longer than anybody.
I think he did a great job
who, the
there.
hell- who,
but
who am I to tell him?
but-
Well, here's how you should have asked that question. I'm telling you, you don't realize it, but it takes a certain amount of balls to go
Yes, it
into
does.
scrums
Yeah.
and ask tough questions.
Yes,
and
it
whether it did or didn't come off the way Spec wanted it to, he was probably the only one there that was going to ask him about it because nobody else was probably going to bring it
not
up.
critical of Spec here at all. And Rhett said, "How would you have phrased it?" And again, when you have the genius of hindsight and watching how he framed it and how it was responded to, oh, maybe I can soften this. Like he did it. He did his job.
To
That's
your
great.
point, if McDavid, boy, we're really going to this, and then we'll move on.
What the hell else? we're gonna talk
McDavid
about?
knows someone's going to ask him. So another loss, huh? That question is going to be coming.
Mm.
Spector didn't go right there. He
Mhm.
used the guys like Gretzky, other players like you who are great. It's found them by now. Did you think it would be this hard?
Mm.
I don't think it's a terrible question.
No,
Yeah,
no
the
one
more
here.
you talk about it, and he got an answer that was different,
He
which
did his
is
job.
probably what you want. It's just you look at McDavid, and as much as I dislike Oilers, you feel fucking
I feel
bad
for
for
that
that
guy.
guy.
You do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't feel
Like,
bad
that
for-
guy can't do much more.
Can we see the smirk? I swear this will be the last time, but it was such a I mean, it's
Yeah.
the title of our show today.
We're back. Huh. Nice to be back.
So good.
A hard question, but
exhausted.
Stanley Cups found Gretzky and Crosby and those guys and gold medals, and you've been in, put yourself in position, and it's not finding you. Did you think it would be this hard?
It's a nice question. Thank you. It's disappointing. No way around it.
See, like
He starts laughing.
so what happens there is he probably looks at the PR guy because he looks directly to his
When I leave,
like he's kind of smiling.
He's like, really? We're doing this?
actually,
I give him credit for answering as much as he did.
That's
Yeah.
a nice question. So there PR, long blink,
And then he actually
Back
gives
to
him the
Spec,
eyes. Yeah.
and then a
Gives him
chuckle because he realizes I was kind of happy with his response.
yeah, we got to give Spec more respect, I guess, because you
I'm okay with all this.
the
I
last
was,
the last. Did you think it would be this hard?
Yeah.
I didn't like the cup found and gold medals. No. You go and get those.
Yeah.
No, they don't find you. Doesn't land in your lap.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
hardest
the question
part,
wasn't, are you disappointed? Because of course you are.
Mhm.
It's,
Yeah.
Did you think it would be this hard? Because others,
everyone's been
You've
telling
worked
you.
your ass off to put yourself in an opportunity to accomplish all the things. Did you think it would be the?
If you gave him the truth serum, I think the most challenging part is probably that he knows he's probably done everything he can do, and that
Well, it's what you tell your
you
kids.
can't
Leave it
say
on the
any of that,
ice, right?
right?
And it's like, well,
do your job.
it didn't. We're still not.
Like, did he have a dominant game 7 against Florida? No. Have they surrounded him with an efficient roster with great management for the last decade? Absolutely not.
That's got to be.
Like if he's being really honest, it's like, fuck, if I had Bill Zito, I'd have 3 or 4 rings.
That's yep.
And you wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, you want real honesty.
But you can't say that.
yeah, nice question. Thanks for asking.
Well-
Well, my thoughts are actually this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to spin this into a. That would have been awesome.
Glenn Sather was Wayne's GM, and
Mm-hmm.
he's in the Hockey Hall
Pete
of Fame.
Chiarelli.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great little moment from yesterday. The Oilers would then go on to lose last
Good
night.
for you.
But not just lose. They blew multiple leads, and including the game winner with less than
Yeah.
90 seconds
God, I'd
left.
love
3
to see
leads,
some
I think.
highlights of that.
Yeah,
Well, we've got the
leads
Pinder
and then-
report.
Did
So
Connor play?
He did.
What a dummy.
He
You
played.
got to give him respect for.
Leon played. He was, of course, playing
well,
with Germany.
Leon.
He was off earlier because he didn't have a medal game, but many didn't. The Vegas Golden Knights did not allow any of their Canadians or Americans player allowed. They didn't play. They didn't dress. And McKinnon had the night off, but looks like he'll be going tonight because they start their second portion of the schedule with back-to-back.
If I'm the Oilers, I would have said Connor. I've not looked at their schedule, but I'm guessing it's much like the Flames. They're down.
Oh, everyone's compressed like crazy. Yeah.
Go home. Go home. See your wife. Go to the restaurant. Have dinner. Relax. Kick your feet up. We'll
Go
be
to a
home.
resort for 3 days. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Go wherever you want.
Just
I
go-
guess I don't give you go home,
relax,
but but home after being in Italy is probably where you want to go, even though it's in Edmonton.
And they're not home and cooled like
They aren't, but you're better.
Like
What did they do?
Dallas and Minnesota and Colorado feel like you're going to be 1, 2, 3. Colorado's going to be the 1. Vegas is like, look, we're leading this division. We don't see any threats nearby. If we finish 2, who cares?
They had Anaheim last night. It's LA tonight, and then San Jose on
And
Saturday.
Anaheim and
So
LA
it's a
are
trip.
significant because Anaheim's right there in the standings with them, and LA is trying to reel them
I
in.
understand.
Oh, I would sit
Why?
them too.
But I would just make the conscious decision to say, you know what, this
Less is
guy,
more.
we're better off having this guy rested and ready and over the last loss than jamming it back to back on the west coast of North America.
Yeah, it's a
Go have a
continent,
T-bone
all the-
steak,
Yeah.
some potato salad, some Bonton.
Oh,
Just
that'll
get away
get
from it
right.
altogether. Just get away from it altogether.
Just want to go for supper or lunch.
Yeah, I know.
Some beef ribs.
Bonton Meat Market, 105 years running, 106 maybe. This might be 106
Jeez.
this year. Proud to feature only the finest premium AAA Alberta beef, locally raised fresh pork, free-range chicken and turkey, fresh Alberta lamb, milk-fed veal. I told you I bought this chicken there the other day.
Yeah, chicken's
The
great.
thing is, look,
Healthy.
it's the size of a turkey for Pete's sake.
I have one of those stuffed turkey breasts.
Do you really?
Maybe I'll throw like
Yeah.
that.
Don't go in there and just ask for it. Over 20 varieties of salads. They've got desserts. They've got the in-store meat pies. They've got, you're hungry right now. They got some beef ribs sitting there nice and warm, ready to roll.
Mhm.
It's Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner, Best Meat and Deli for 26 consecutive years. It is just the best. There's that smell when you go in there. Ooh, they know what they're doing in here. 28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest. It's Bonton Meat Market. Say hi to Greg. Old Greg Keller.
Hello, boy, Greg.
Young Greg.
Good boy. He's a sweet, sweet boy.
Hmm.
You can ask him if they should trade Kadri or whatever.
Well, he'll give you some answers. Yeah.
He's a big Flames guy, season ticket holder.
Not lacking
Passion.
opinions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very passionate.
I
We'll
like,
talk on it.
now you made me feel bad.
But what?
About get mad at the Oilers and Spec.
So you're blaming him for you cursing
Yep.
about? Yeah, okay, got it.
Jack,
Sorry, Rat.
throw some. Let me see that stuff before you don't want raw emotion.
I sent it into the chat yesterday.
I don't look at
Oh,
that.
okay.
Please,
Guys, it's time for the Pinder Report. Let's calm things down and get to some of the
get
basics.
level-headed.
Let's
Talk to Pinder.
Let's get some insights from the Wrench. Let's see what's going on around the NHL. We're back in action last night. A huge slate tonight. The Pinder Report is brought to you by Village Honda, where the big buy-in is on. They want your vehicle. Retro, you got an extra set of wheels hanging around? You got a lease that's just expiring? Don't take
I
it
got a
anywhere
kid
before
that's
you
gonna
take
need
it to
a
Village
car.
Honda. Say that again?
I got a kid that's going to need a car.
Well, you're going to talk to the good folks at Village Honda. They'll set you up. Free appraisals. Those are complimentary appraisals. You make a deal, paid in 24 hours. Start the process at villagehonda.com or head up to the Northwest Auto Mall and say hi to the gang. Great people. We start with the helmets on, right? You said it.
Yeah, well,
It's been a while since the
My-
Calgary Flames played.
that's my saying.
The last time they played, they beat the Oilers.
And look at this.
And I was
leading.
heckling Tristan Jarry from a suite. It was a great night, Jack. Phenomenal outing. There's
Weak
Big
dog. Hey?
Officer Wiggs with the stash there. Love it. He and his Flames in San Jose to take on the Celebrinis, or the San Jose Bears, as Jack calls them.
What was the show where they said, right, meow?
Right now, Super Troopers.
Super Trooper. He looks like
Listen, meow.
Yeah.
Listen, meow, boy. Meow. Some articles on Flames Nation Retro. I know you always want to see what's going on with the prospects.
Wait.
Should the Flames select Keaton Verhoff in the first round? Who wrote it?
What the hell is he talking about? You don't even know where you're.
I'm
Yeah, we're going to take Verhoff. Your 15th pick.
Well, I think what Ryan is saying, what Pike is saying, is that if they're in a position, should he be like, not just should they?
Yeah, that, eh?
It's an article on what's this Keaton Verhoff all about, and so Pike will tell you
Smart
about.
up, Pike.
Do the Flames need Flames took a defense like
They all wrote lots of right shot D. Also on the website.
This or is Pike?
No, we want you to go to the website because you love Pike's writing.
Again, tough for the reporters, Rhett, to come up. Flames haven't played in 3 weeks. You got to come up with content.
Yeah. This one's new. I hadn't seen this. This popped on the website, I think, today. Who is the most overrated? What? Pike!
Overrated defenseman in Calgary.
Pike! Look at the comments. It's blowing up.
Did I win? Because I was heckled in a lot of parking lots.
This is so beautiful. Pike! How could you do this?
I could be the most overrated defenseman in Saskatoon Raiders history.
Come on,
can you give us a Pike bomb? This is big.
That's a big.
Why are we running with this, Jack?
Pike bomb.
Get it off the screen. Jesus.
No, you're gonna get mad at Pike.
Where's my lasagna, you chintzy prick?
What do they call that? Clickbait? Is that what that feels like? That feels clickbait.
Oh, he's
That's
very
not like Pike.
I paid respect to Pike, haven't I?
You've been very respectful of Pike.
So the question is,
I've been critiquing Pinder because Pike is
Mm-hmm.
Pike should be pulling in more dough because he does the Pinder report.
all I do is talk about Pike's articles slamming that.
Pinder uses all of Pike's stuff and info, and then he throws a snake video up. Pinder report.
Isn't it? It's a beautiful life.
Wait till you. There's more to the story. If you
want to
feel
dig,
slighted now,
you just wait.
What?
Why would
talking
Pike?
to me?
Why would Pike do that to you?
I don't know.
Put it out on the web.
I don't give
Everyone to read it.
did you ever
He's reading Pike bullshit.
in your NHL career? Did you ever play with some guys that they're your teammates?
Yeah.
But you couldn't trust them. It's like we're all headed towards the same goal. We all want to win, but
Yeah, pulling the rope.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what you idiots are talking.
I'm asking you. Is
Did
there
I
ever
ever
in the
play
room?
with a guy that was
You're like,
just
well,
some
we can
guys
trust
like I
this
don't
guy.
know if I can trust this guy?
Yeah.
Like
No.
we're supposed to be teammates, but I'm
Right.
not sure his.
Is he team first, or is he playing for himself a bit there?
maybe two?
Well, there's two in this room. Because I came in here today, Rep,
Yeah.
and there were two guys digging away on AI, trying to come up with a fake Flames Nation webpage headline and a picture.
This is where
AI, you told
this
us
is where
it's
the
gonna make our jobs
this is where
easier.
the energy
That's
is.
where
This is where it was.
This is
So
is
just
the
when
vibe.
you think you can, let's take another look. It's very convincing, isn't it?
does look
Jack?
like Pike would do you
Hey,
that way.
Jack,
right?
because
Look
if
at
you
this.
don't know any different, that looks very believable.
Look how calm I am on the other.
You just like you're a piece of it. You're like, I know I'm overrated, and
I love
I'll
the
keep
first
collecting
sentence.
these checks.
Thank you.
Gang.
Gang, it's becoming pretty likely that Calgary Flames fans have very different opinions.
So now, whenever you call for something or you wonder if something could happen, they can make this happen.
Oh,
So
This is bad because now this just goes to prove that people watching our show, they're going to be like, this ain't real. This is AI. This is a bunch of,
you've been telling us to be use AI for years. We finally listened. We heeded.
yeah, for the betterment of the show. Way to
I
go.
thought it was great. A bunch of laughs.
tell you what.
Went well.
Jack was very proud with his work.
Yeah, Jackson.
I was very proud.
Just,
It took a while.
do we have any dirt on Jack that we want to bring up?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
taser,
imagine
that's
what it
all
would
I
be.
said.
Ryan, back to you, please.
Thanks, Jack. The Athletic updated their trade board in the last 24 hours. Yesterday, we showed you
Ooh, Vinny.
Frank and his top 10 trade targets. At the Athletic, Blake Coleman checks in at number 2. Well, Dougie Hamilton, eh? He's still not happy in Jersey. He wants to get out of there. Justin Falk, a common name on a lot of lists. Vinny Trocheck's won most places. Rangers clearly in sell mode, had a great Olympics. Guy can score and defend and win faceoffs and penalty kill. Great add to a contender.
Is he UFA?
No.
Do you know? I
believe he's
shouldn't have
gonna be-
asked.
No,
could've
I
just
believe
looked,
he's under the year. I was looking at it. In fact, if you expand these on the Athletic, it actually tells you some more.
Anyway,
actual data. You can go dig that up.
It's just, I'll take it. It's just kind of, I guess I'm a little surprised. Kadri, like it's out there. he has asked to be traded.
Yeah.
So to be 5th on this board is interesting.
So you must be very confident the 4 above him, if you're Chris Johnston who wrote the piece, are getting moved as well. There also is that sort of, Kadri wants out. If you're looking at a huge Blake Coleman haul and it uses one of those retention slots, can you wait to July 1 with Kadri, or is that just like strike while the iron's hot?
Trocheck, a 32-year-old center, has 3 more years at 5.625.
Yeah. Younger, makes less money, and a better defender than Kadri, but maybe not the offensive upside.
But faces the same thing. You have him
3 more years.
You have term.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, term when you 38 when it ends, different than others, but neither are young, to be fair.
Yeah.
Both in their 30s, both still playing pretty well. That's
Blake?
1 through 5.
That is a bit of a pickle that we don't talk about much with
the 30 in there.
Well, just if you're trying to chew money,
mm-hmm.
and if your deal is better for Coleman because you chew $2 million of his cut, now he's really freaking cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on. But then you can't do it for Kadri, and he might be tough to
I think
move.
the way around it is because Coleman's up at
Take
the end of
money
this
back.
year, just take an expiring contract back. But not every team necessarily has the guy at the right money that we don't need him. But like
Coleman not up at the end of this year.
Sorry, 1 more year on him. Yeah. So you could find a guy with shorter term to. But yeah, it's again, they're neither of them are super simple deals. There's a little nuance.
Who is more movable next year
Blake Coleman? Yeah.
than Kadri's go?
Couple of guys you
Blake?
wonder how movable they are 6 and 7 on Johnson's list. Evander Kane, noted Evander Kane enthusiast.
Pizza fan.
At
He
6.
is unlike the Patrick boy that went very
Yeah,
high.
Nolan,
Yeah.
likes pizza. And Andrew Mangiapane, the Oilers love the idea of moving him. The question is, why would someone else want to pay this guy who's not lived up to his contract in Edmonton, and how much will they have to staple to him to
I
get
don't
another
know
team
if
to take
it's
him?
just Edmonton either. I feel like there's been a few
Washington.
contracts that have kind of
Last year, Calgary.
we pumped your tires too, son. Failed us.
He was great. Had a
Jack,
good
do
run.
you know why Patrick Kane or Evander Kane we refer the pizza like he likes pizza? Do you know what that means?
He likes pizza. No, I don't.
Dean?
I believe it was he would get pepperoni pizzas sent to the locker room before games
Before.
Yeah, right before.
and would eat pizza
Before games.
in the room.
Not after, which is normal practice. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Worked for
It's odd.
Evander.
Yeah.
Like every game?
It was it was
thing.
fairly
Kinda
routine
regular.
as far as I understand it.
Warren Fogle available in LA, apparently. I don't know if that's
why
a
I like that
distressed
guy's
asset.
name.
Yeah, it is a good name. Something about that. Sounds like a country singer, doesn't
It's
it?
super bad.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Fogle.
Everybody
That's
likes
what it
everyone
is.
likes that movie.
Ryan O'Reilly may or may not be available. He's a very good player. He's
See
a
how
leader
my
of men.
subconscious just took over and I started blurting things out.
Mhm.
That's good for you, Dean. Thank you. Ryan O'Reilly, yeah.
ROR. And then Binner, big game Binner, having an awful NHL season and a very good Olympics. We'll see.
Who wants him? And I don't mean it.
Oilers.
Edmonton. But again, you just used a lot of assets to get Skinner East in. So unless they want
I
Skinner
thought
East,
they hated each other because the St. Louis did the
Offer sheets.
offer sheet. Can't do business with people that screw you over.
I think that's the old G. Well, no, it was Jeff Jackson at the time. So Stan Bowman was not there when the offer sheets.
In this way, it would be it would speak to the Oilers really needing goaltending help.
And
They'd
the
have
Blues
to look
tearing it
past
down,
their
right?
hurt feelings over the offer sheets.
All right.
I would guess.
Yeah. Carolina's the name that Noodles kept bringing up too, if we're talking about goalies. And I think this is a much more realistic than Bob. I feel like Bob's feet are in the sand and they're not moving. Free agent or not, and trade list or not.
It's such a great conversation, though.
Let's keep moving, shall we, Rhett? Calgary Flames lineup tonight. Here it is. Looks like at this juncture, it could be
Yegor.
Pospisil, the odd man out. He was playing with Slovakia at the Olympics. The
Somebody
only
said he
Olympic
had the Noro.
Oh, that's no good.
Mm-mm.
Like over there or since he got back?
Mm.
Is he making out with German bobsledders? How do you get the
All
Noro?
these details not really important.
When
When did he have it? Where did he have it? Does he have it here? Did he have it then?
Don't be
I don't know if
spreading
Rhett's saying he's
around.
unavailable tonight
Yeah.
because of it, or if he was dealing with Olympics.
I
That's
know.
what I was trying to figure out. But it doesn't matter. None of this is new. These are the lines they've been using for
Well, it is
practice.
new.
What's new?
I mean, for practice, but to their last game, both Beecher and Coleman.
Right.
We're
Like I said,
missing.
the last week of practice, this is what it's looked like. So we've shown you lines. There's no changes here.
All right. Oh,
Decor, let's go.
Yeah.
Weak Dog still top right. Kami, big fan of his. Kuznetsov and Uyghur has been united for a long time now. Ball is now playing with White Cloud, who's in the Anderson hole. And Hanley and Perek. That leaves Pahal, the odd man out, and Bristevich.
I don't know why they hate Pahal. I like Pahal.
I like Pahal.
I think if Paul's a left shot, he's playing a ton. And it's just the log jam on that. Why don't you move Uyghur over? God,
What is wrong with you?
me.
Professional hockey players that can't play the other side of the ice. Is it that hard? Are you that shitty at the game? Or could you just practice and accomplish? Good grief.
Highly specialized, right?
Oh, I got across the side.
That's one of those
Is
J.
there a
Rose
fucking moat you got to get across? There's alligators in it? Christ's sakes.
5.
I don't like stupid Dean.
Thank you, Rhett. Let's keep moving. They got the Sharks 2 night. What do the Sharks look like?
Shocked.
Pain in the ass. Kiefer Sherwood playing up top with Celebrini and Will Smith. Eklund, Misa, Toffoli, their second line. No one talks about Michael Misa. Incredible young player.
He's been hurt too, right?
That's an excellent point, Byron.
I just mean like when we talk about a young there and the
Oh, yeah,
stars
yeah.
coming, like that is another future star
Would have,
down the middle.
without showing this, thank you, Pinder Report. I would have forgot he was there.
Appreciate that. Nice find in Colin Graff, I believe, an undrafted
Great skates.
free agent.
His dad made a great skate.
2 L's in Colin. Not sure you can trust him, but good hockey player. Turned into something for them. And that's Barclay Goodrow on the bottom left. Dean, any jersey sizers confusing you here or troubles?
No,
Are we okay?
it all
with
looks
the graph?
okay. I was just looking at birth certificates here.
Right.
So Celebrini is 19 and Misa is 19 and Smith is 20. William Eklund is 23. Colin
Jeez,
Graff
dude.
is 23.
Oh, crazy. Oh, and let's go to the blue line because they got some young guys there. Sam Dickinson's playing on the left side.
He's 19, yeah.
He's young. They got big ogre Vinny Desharnais from the Oilers a few years ago. He's playing with him on the third pair. Klimberg, another former Oiler with Dmitry Orlov. And then up top, Mario Ferraro. The guy doesn't get talked about enough for the minutes he eats. And Timothy Liljegren, who was tossed aside by Leafs management early.
Yeah,
in
first round pick. He's 26.
He was the pick after Valimaki, if I'm correct.
Yeah, could have been.
Because it was 16-17, I believe. They're the Sharks. They've got Askarov
Well,
and
the Leafs
Neil
don't
Dickinson.
need D, Dean, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Ty Delandria. Is,
They still do that stupid thing in the bang, 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 bang. It drives me fucking bad.
bam, bam.
I don't know what you're
That's
talking
When
when
the
they do the
Sharks
goals and
score a
assists,
goal
yeah.
and the PA announcer goes on, Saturday Sharks goal scored by number 71, Macklin, Celebrini. Bang, bang. Assisted by number 70, Tyler Toffoli. Bang, bang.
Really?
And number 2.
You pick up on some
Bang, bang.
weird stuff.
Yeah.
I played there. I don't remember this at all.
Wow, you're high as a kite. Probably too much Sudafed, right? Who's to say?
There were certain days.
Let's keep moving. Let's look at the West. Sharks are in a weird spot in the West, fellas, because they're not that far out of the playoffs, but they're also not really out of the bottom either. So the Oilers are in 8th in the West by points percentage, 542.
I can't believe you haven't talked about that more.
Well, we'll be getting there. Don't you worry. Sharks at 527. Bit of a gap there, but 4 games in hand on the Oilers. Go, Sharks, go. That's what they chant there. Bam, bam.
Bang, bang.
Kings, another loss last night.
Kings are cooked. The Oilers,
Panarin
nothing's
looked good.
changed.
Set up the first 2 goals of the game. We hit that 2-point.
Your buddy Byfield had a couple goals.
Yeah, one off his foot. Well done. Nice
Boy,
angling,
can
sir.
you imagine if Edmonton finishes in like the second
8 or
wild
9th
card?
and has to play Colorado or miss. That'd be great. I'm here for it, Rhett.
Ho, ho, ho.
To get the absolutely speed bagged by the Avs
Well, I
would
don't
be, oh,
I feel like the hockey gods owe us a little bit after
a
the
little
weekend.
bit, please. Just a bit. Pinch.
You know, after Sunday, I think we've handled that pretty well. Yeah, just a nice
Probably.
little.
Feel like
We're
they're
level-headed.
colorsome, too. As for the bottom 10, well, the Sharks are also in that graphic as well, which is unusual. They are the 10th from the bottom, despite, being 9th in the West. Interesting. Flames 4th from the bottom. We asked for 3 points. 3 points. We got it. Winnipeg in overtime over Vancouver. You wanted Winnipeg to get 2 of the points?
I didn't care because Vancouver's untouchable.
They're
I just
dusters,
wanted
yeah.
to make
They
sure
really
that
are.
Winnipeg got all they could.
Need the Rangers and Blues to do some winning because if they
Not
don't win
likely.
anymore, you're not going to pass.
Your best hope is that Shesterkin decides to play his ass off.
Yes.
Like
Binner too.
that's-
Big game Binner.
Big Bane Binner ain't going to be there long, so I
Mm.
don't see that working out. Although that might work out better for us too, because Joel Hofer might be.
Hofer.
I'll be wearing Jack's hat if I'm on the bench, backing up.
Hofer would drive a tractor with that hat. Yeah. Let's go to last night. A lot of games, finals to get through. There were some.
Did
great
anyone
results.
watch any games? Like,
Yes.
was it bad hockey?
I jumped around from Colorado, Utah, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Edmonton, Anaheim, and LA and Vegas.
Don't
The
you
late
have
window.
2 kids?
They were in bed at that point. So I caught bits of the third of all those.
Aren't you a father?
When they sleep, I'm not parenting.
How about the Sabres? Another victory.
I was happy to see that. We had that a couple days ago on Bet365. We also had the Caps minus 1.5. As I like the Caps to put a little surge on and scare the Penguins in the
Bop,
Metro.
bop.
Bum, bum. Leafs lose. Austin Matthews still
Leafs
a winner, though.
are
Bum, bum.
Cooked. Totally
Bum, bum.
cooked.
Dallas, they pants Seattle. Kraken, not a lot of believers, Dean. People look at the standings and say, don't believe it.
No.
Don't believe it. Avs, no Nathan McKinnon, no problem. 4-2 winners in Utah.
All hail Kale.
Jets in overtime. Brock Lobster.
30th goal of the season.
Oh,
last night.
I told you he's on pace for 40. It sounds like I'm exaggerating. He's literally on pace for 40.
What?
So you
Brock
read
Lobster.
the stats that suggested that he's literally on pace for 40?
No, it's just like, oh, he's having a good year. He's on pace for this or that. We always say that, but like
Wow.
40. Like he's in his late 30s, mid 30s. Like that's who scores how many goals there?
It's a lot of goals.
For like a number 2 center. This is an Ovechkin.
I'll tell you who doesn't,
Woo.
Ryan. Anyone on the fucking Flames team.
Can I get a honk, please?
I told
Thank
you I
you.
was hot and
You were hot and spicy.
this
Yeah.
morning. Spicy.
sorry, folks.
Tyler Myers did not play in Vancouver for trade-related
Tie-tie.
reasons.
Well, tie.
We'll
Will
get
this
to that in a
impact
moment.
any Mackenzie Weegar potential moves?
Not yet, Jack. Just a moment,
He
please.
waved his no move.
While they're asking, so we'll get to that in a moment. Vegas, they beat the Kings badly. It was
Kings are
Anton
cooked.
Forsberg and
How
net.
was
Kings,
Panarin?
Good. 2 assists in the first 2 goals they scored. Liked him.
Yeah, well, not
2
good
helpers.
enough.
Well, he wasn't in net. We're letting in 6.
Oh no.
Vegas did this without like 6-7 regulars. That is not good for the Kings. I'm not here to say the Kings are good. I'm here to say that Panarin's good. He
You
was
were
good.
telling us the last 2 days that the Kings were good.
They were going all in.
I'm telling you, they're going to add, and that I think Panarin's a great.
I don't know if
Like,
have a GD clue about anything because we just had a guest on
Mhm.
and he was golfing with the guy that's going all in.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Just gonna
So
ask.
maybe
Maybe he's not going all
maybe
in.
he's more relaxed.
Oh,
about
I was
it.
at a Ken Holland event. Is he not working right now?
A golf,
Kenny's
like
running.
a hockey summit. No,
Kenny's
no,
rocking the Kings, right?
Playing 36.
I'll be on my cell, guys.
Don't
Whisper rock.
don't
That is so awesome.
don't sleep on the final in the bottom right, fellas. The Ducks never led until it was 1 minute and 14 seconds left. I
You don't
believe.
have to lead. You just have to win.
And the Oilers had many leads, which they blew.
Connor McDavid. I'm
Connor Ingram, 5 on 25.
No, T Jar.
was
Jar Dog
cold.
with 5 on
was okay.
24.
I looked
He
at the
was
sheet.
yanked in the third. Ingram comes
Oh, my
in,
goodness.
allowed 1 more.
I love it
My
because
bad.
Jerry will
great.
blame the defenseman just like Smith used to do.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
and call Paul Coffey's back to fix the D.
Yes.
No problems, guys.
Tristo.
I have a feeling Noodles might have a Nashville-sized mistake on his hands from yesterday. They're
Leo-
complimentary of the Oilers goaltenders yesterday.
Leo Carlson back for the Ducks. They have
He does a lot of work in Edmonton, I think.
I
So he's
suspect
trying.
it's Brett.
Unlike us, where we just say how
Just take
we
runs if
say
you will,
we yeah, no cheap shots, never.
There's Jardog going down the tunnel after allowing the 5-5 goal early in the third.
That's
The
a great shot of him.
863 save percentage in a dozen games since the trade.
So that's not last night's game. That's in 12 games with the Oilers. Okay.
Correct. It was worse than that last night.
Huh.
Can you give me a goosh or a hoof or a
Who's
What have I
running this
got?
team?
This team, Stan Bowman.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand?
That's actually very good, Dean.
Get the
Don't know that you
squeak. You got to do the F word.
Sorry, yeah. Trumpy.
Funny. What's your mouth there?
Kids.
Doing the Pinder Report. Let's get to. Isn't it perfect?
It's so
So the salty Connor question is before the game. They score enough to win. Connor and Leon we're gonna play.
I love
The goalies are dog shit. They paid a ton to make a lateral-ish move in net. The other team's already spun Kulak into a nice asset that could have helped them.
I love
And now the first game back, yanked, and they're going to the guy that cleared waivers. Like it's just it's so beautiful.
It keeps growing for me because McDavid is back and he's mad and he's frustrated and he's pissed off. And now he's in California looking at the Anaheim Ducks beat him and going, I'm giving up.
We scored 5
gajillions of dollars to live in Edmonton. And these,
I'm taking a pay cut so these donkeys can play net.
what the,
Maybe you should get in
what
the next
is
scrum
wrong
and
in my
ask.
life?
You should ask him those
Yeah,
questions.
get in there. Yeah.
Because I bet you those questions aren't being asked. What are you doing? Why are you still here?
Connor,
So Connor, when you take 12 and a half,
Connor, here, I brought you a drink. Drink this.
Yeah.
Some truth serum.
What the what's going on here?
What are you thinking?
the good news is they're off for 0 days and we'll play the Kings tonight. Now,
Well, you got to get back in the saddle, Ryan.
That's
Tristan Cherry
right.
doesn't want to sit around and think about it. Put him back in there, coach.
it'll be
Hey,
Connor
Chuck,
anyway.
you can stay in California
I
because you're
think-
fired, and Paul's going to run everything.
I've been calling him Skinner East or Skinner 2.0, but we might have to call it the waiver tandem because both goalies cleared waivers last year, I believe.
You're right. Noodles is an
Did
idiot.
Skinner go on
He
waivers?
needs-
It wasn't Skin Dog. It's Now, there were some extenuating circumstances around Connor Ingram.
That's why I
But-
wouldn't refer to them as that.
I don't think we need to talk about that.
Next, Ryan.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yeah, it's just
Tyler Myers did not dress last night for the Vancouver Canucks. Rick Dollywall. Dolly, we love you.
Look at his jacket. Or is that a shirt?
Yes. He's not waived his
It's like
no
a
move.
cowboy shirt to wear to Stampede.
Yeah,
That's
Rick, come
nice.
on out.
I like
we'll
that.
buy you a drink. We'll get you a Caesar out here. Rick.
Crown
It was a Mets
Royal?
in Calgary.
Wow.
Would not surprise me if teams like Colorado, Dallas, and Detroit have interest in Myers. Now, there is some smoke around Detroit, and Myers has not waived. So the question is, will he broaden his horizons and allow it to move to Detroit if that's the team? Or is he now waiting for other teams to get their bids in to sort of a comparable level where the Canucks will say, yes, we will move it. But he's not
from
playing.
Dallas.
My dog?
Yes.
Okay. I remember played in Kelowna.
He was born in Texas.
born in
Dallas.
Texas, grew up down in DeWinton.
Yeah, near here. Yeah.
The hell's DeWinton? Is it an actual? That's where Kipper lived.
It's DeWinton. Yeah, it's an actual little.
DeWinton.
I don't know why, how, or what
Hamlet.
they have that would like. They don't have a downtown.
DeWinton, they sure don't.
They have a little kind of just a little
No, they don't.
collection of.
Yeah, there's
Buildings.
houses.
It's a hamlet. Yeah. Not a main
Yeah,
street.
that's where I'm from, a hamlet.
Gotta love an omelet, eh? Ham omelet.
I was going to do a smoked meat with spicy peppers, cheese, and onions omelet.
Mm.
And I thought about frying up some hash browns and putting them right in there.
Would that have been a Hamlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Qualifies for me. Jack, let's keep moving.
So for Myers, just
What's his age? What's his
Second year of a
30
3-year deal.
Yeah, 36. He's got one more year at $3 million. Right
Reasonable
shot.
number. Big.
He's from DeWinton.
I believe he was born in Texas.
You like that out of a player, you know?
Interesting.
No,
Sure is.
not interesting. Annoying.
Birthplace,
I don't want all these
Houston,
other
Texas.
teams in the trade sweepstakes. I want to get rid of our guys.
Yeah,
Let's
that
go.
muddies the waters. Don't like it.
I want to see a nice high price for Tyler Myers. You can go extract a huge this haul for Zach Whitecloud. We'll keep moving. Congratulations, Coach Q. That is 1,000 wins in the NHL. That sounds like a lot because
Well, you know
it
what?
is a lot.
The thing is, I'm not going to bring it up because it's another hockey can. It's a cheap shot.
Okay, here we go. Here's Q after the win. Look at the fellas in the room.
Who's having fun?
We surrounded them on the bench at the end of the game, and look what they're all wearing in the locker room.
We got the Q stashes on.
Guys, go to-
Oh, that's
Oh,
one I'll remember, and that over the years, it's
clap.
near the top of the list. Okay, for big ones. Thank you, boys. That was great.
Battle there, huge comeback.
Big third period cutter. Got to go to the big man.
They gave him the victory jackets. Coach, never won one of those.
Is that a duck hunting jacket?
It is the Mighty Ducks Gordon Bombay coach jacket.
Oh, I love it.
Bombay.
Yeah. From the movie.
Now Bombay, didn't he do
And it
something
fits like
unsavory at the end of his career, Bombay?
Looks good on him.
Does look
Friggin'
good.
Iceland. Jack, you would have loved the Mighty Ducks. Eh?
But Connor,
oh yeah,
Edmonton's nice too.
jacket.
Yeah.
Edmonton is a good spot.
Well, Edmonton was in the building. They
Yeah,
maybe
you
heard
got
the
to
applause
enjoy it
down
as
the
well.
hall.
Yeah, yeah. What would you pay for
What are
that
they
jacket?
clapping about? I think their coach just got his 1,000th with 1,000.
Oh, we blew 4 leads. That's why they're clapping. Damn it. Charlie, what the hell are you doing?
Oh,
Quenneville said it was a big one, was it? I guess,
the hockey gods, you hurt me. You hurt me Sunday morning.
We
Got
love
up
you,
early. I came down, was hanging out with the fellows,
We
had a
love you.
big day planned, and you stung me. But I need you to follow through
Mhm.
with this Oilers BS.
They can make it up to you.
You can make
can
it up
be
to
one
me.
back.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Evie Stevie, let's go.
if you need the sequence, it went 1-0 Edmonton, 2-0 Edmonton. Blew that lead to 2-2. It
Oh,
goes.
damn.
3-2, 4-2, another 2-goal lead.
Okay.
Boosh bombs.
Feels good.
And then third period, down 2. The Ducks score 4, chase the goalie, and win by 1.
Oh, it really fell apart. So you were down 2, going
2-0,
into the
4-2.
third, so then you tied it and went up and you
And
chased
chase
the goalie.
Yeah.
Why can't we show highlights of this guy?
Jack, we can watch a whole bloody game. Let's live stream the thing.
This is great.
Can we call it a hate stream or what do we? We'll workshop that. Lots of Oilers games left, right?
Why do we,
Including
make fun of
tonight.
Edmonton?
In Los Angeles because they're dopes and they have truck nuts and sweatpants. You know the drill. Tonight's games.
Truck nuts and kind of cool.
Time and a place. 12 games. Dean, how many teams in action?
13.
That is correct. 12 games and 13 teams in action as it is
Okay.
a huge slate. Wow.
Rick Nash.
Rick Nash, great poll. Islanders and Habs.
I want to go
Don Foose,
old
was he,
school.
Vinny never played for the
I'm
Islanders.
thinking of that it was
Doug Waite.
No.
I can go more
Rangers.
recently. Romanov, that's fine. Wings sends DeBrincat,
Hossa.
sure. Leafs Panteros,
Not Rhett Warner,
not right one.
who is
Verhage, would be
someone that has not been in my kitchen.
That's right.
Devils Penguinos, Jack.
Graves.
Yeah, Ryan Graves, sure.
Adam Graves?
No.
Ryan.
Tampa Carolina. Ooh.
Oh, there's some good. Gensel.
Very good.
Wow, that is a good one. I'll take it.
Philly and the Rangers. I'll say Lindros. Seattle, St. Louis.
Yager?
Yager did not play for St.
Oh,
Louis
it's
or
gonna
Seattle.
be
Two of the
fun.
teams he did not play for.
Seattle's always
Vinny
tough.
Dunn. Vinny Dunn, the D-man.
Yeah.
Also Schwartz.
Schwartz, yeah.
Yeah, two of them on that roster from the expansion.
Oh,
draft.
Schwartz Deli.
Yeah.
Oh, great Tilly.
Delicious.
Chicago, Nashville. Jason Arnott. Is that correct? He was a Hawk, wasn't he?
I don't think he was in Chicago.
No.
Damn it.
Adam Hall.
Okay. As long as that's right, we'll accept it.
I think it's right.
Minnesota, Colorado. Ooh.
Minnesota, Colorado.
Dubnyk didn't land there for a cup of coffee, did he?
Not in Colorado. He did in Minnesota. More than a cup of coffee there.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of in this category, and I think we're dropping the ball big time.
Yes, correct.
Hmm.
Wes Walls play for both these teams?
I don't think Walls played for Colorado.
I think he did.
Did he?
But I could be wrong.
What about Brunette? Did Brunette play?
Yeah, I think that's
He
correct.
played for both.
That's wonderful.
I'm going to do a little Wes Walls scan while you do Flames and Sharks, guys.
Lynn Loynes.
Sure. Mika, kind of. Yeah. Lots of good ones.
Daryl Sutter.
Daz, love you. Coach.
Who played in Edmonton and then maybe went to L.A.?
Ooh, that's a head scratcher. So you're
Mike
in Edmonton.
Krushelnyski. Nailed it.
Can't
Do we
think
get
of-
an Islander Hab yet?
Yeah, Romanov. The D-man. He's an Islander. You're not aware. That's okay. He's a
Well, who
young
was the guy that went over? Noah Dobson.
Dauber.
That works.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't like the trade parts. I like the free agent.
I do too.
I know it's just hard to remember free agents, and trades are easier to remember.
I feel like with teams that have some longevity, like Seattle, we kind of got
Islanders and Habs.
Habs. There's got to. Jeez.
Back to the 70s. There's got to be tons of guys. What about no?
We nailed everything. We're good.
All right, fine. Next,
West Walls did not.
It's not the Warner Report. So,
okay, those are games tonight. Enjoy them, fellas. Late start for the Flames. That's an 8 p.m.er, and they'll stagger that with Kings Oilers when the intermissions are on Flame Sharks. You'll be able to jump over and watch whichever excellent goalie that everyone has lots of confidence in for the Oilers.
A great thing about 8 p.m. games, Dean. You know what they say?
Nope.
Extra butter.
Extra butter.
Extra butter.
All right.
I think you got to get Jerry right back in there. Let him get right back on the horse.
What are you going to do? You only got 20-some games left. You got to get this guy going. Get him rolling.
We'll see. You can play it both ways because you could say, oh, we're giving him a breather here late in the third. We'll use him tomorrow. Or you're also saying, he's strange shit. Let's get Ingram some fucks before he goes tomorrow.
I would like to know what the hell you've been doing all break.
Yeah, you're not getting better at goalie. You're still bad at goalie. Good all the time. Jay's news, Max Scherzer has re-upped. He remains old and a future Hall of Famer, and
so not $75 million.
Kind of effective. $3 million, but the base salary will jump with innings pitched. An extra million, up to $10 million in bonuses.
I like the cut of his jib.
And a red ass.
Yes, and 2 different colored eyes and a weirdo.
Yeah.
In the good
weirdo.
way. That's what his teammates said. He said he's a weirdo, but in all the best ways. We love him. Yeah. Odd duck. No, that's fun. It's a great story. I don't know how well he's going to pitch. You saw all levels of effectiveness last year from him, from very good against Seattle to like, ooh, he's really bad. I don't know that you can use him anymore. But the real heartwarming story here, this is Max's daughter. Wrote a letter in December to the Blue Jays ahead of Christmas. Maybe she's writing Santa. So I'm going to write the Blue Jays too. Dear Blue Jays, I am so sorry that you didn't win the World Series. I hope that you win when next time. I hope my dad is back on the team. My whole family loves spending time in Toronto. Without dad, we love the aquarium. This is unbelievable. The daughter writes the team. Try not to cry, Dean. This is beautiful stuff. And she signs it, love, Max Scherzer's daughter.
If this is how Shapiro is running his team.
He didn't want to do it, but God, it was a tearjerker.
Get my kid to send a letter.
So you AI, who's the worst? And you believe this?
I do.
Not the worst, Rhett. Just overrated.
Oh,
Scherzer's wife.
Just overrated.
Not the worst. God, just overrated.
What?
Would never do that to you.
He was kind of offended and put off a little, and we were laughing way too hard. He should have been on to us sooner.
Did you actually think Pike wrote that?
You know, Pike would never do that.
I actually thought
the wrench
Pike,
would
I
never.
thought Pike created the
template,
the whatever you showed.
Yeah,
just
you
as
put
a
the
shut
picture
up.
on.
Yeah, just as a.
We can go with that story. Can't believe you did that, Pike.
Pike would never do that to you.
The wrench.
But the guys that are closest
How many
to you
runs
clearly
you
would.
only hurt the ones you love, Dean.
That's right.
How many runs have you taken at Pike in the last 2 months?
I'm
He's just
taking
fighting
shots
back.
at you because you don't do any work. You're now using some kid's handwriting.
Now you're going to say, I
Pinder
don't have
Report.
curling crokinole for you. Like someone curling
something
on a
right.
massive crokinole board. I wouldn't. Pike didn't give me this. Check this out. This is unbelievable because we love crokinole, right?
No, this is more of your stupidity.
20 points right there. Well done.
What the hell are they?
Ryan Leslie, self-proclaimed world champion of crokinole.
Bull.
I kind of believe him.
Yeah, I do too. I would. I'd be fearful going into battle.
Well, it's an odd thing to proclaim if you're not good at
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say because I believe with crokinole, once you are in the center,
You take it out, you get 20.
does it have to come right? It comes out immediately.
Take it out,
though, right?
You get your 20 points. The only exception is if he's got one showing, you have to contact that one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
Oh,
taken off.
There was one showing.
And if it's angled, if it's not right flat,
Nope, that's not in.
then you
Yep.
gotta come with
The
some
other guy's gonna
serious heat.
Pop it out of there. I imagine Leslie on the shores of some lake in Ontario playing crokinole by a fireplace all summer.
Yeah.
Crokinole.
Do you go like this
You
way
can
or
go
side?
over or side?
Do you
It's
do the
all
side?
comfort. Some guys go at the 45.
Right. And you got to get low. It's like shooting pool.
Oh, you're right.
If you're up here,
Yeah, you can't do it.
Exactly. Yes.
Like you can maybe assess the situation, but
Gotta
when it
get
comes
them.
time to fire,
Line it up, Dean. Love it.
Bang, bang.
Kudos to these people who probably did something stupid but found their way out of it, which is probably a lesson for all of us, right, Jack? As long as we were just all alive at the end. That's all that matters.
Oh my God.
So they've fallen.
One guy's hanging
Out
for
of the
dear life
chairlift.
of the chairlift. Two are hanging on to him or her. But Dean, there it is. You're at the top. So
You made it.
all's well that ends well, right, Jack?
Holy fuck.
That's right. Meanwhile, the guy running the chairlift is like, they'll be fine.
These losers.
I can't stop it now.
They're almost up. Yeah. We'll just
Where
keep
are
it.
they? Look at there's a
That
lake
looks pretty
down there.
nice.
It's, maybe in Utah. They got a big lake there.
What's Big Bear?
Big
Big
Bear?
Bear.
Big Bears in
Old
California. Big Bear ski resort. Let's check it out.
Because what does it say there? That's what it says on the lift.
It is
right?
Big Bear. That's right.
Bear.
Big Bear ski resort.
Check. Let's stop it definitely before we get to see
Oh,
the lift.
sorry.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm with Rhett. I can't believe you guys did Rhett dirty like that.
Big Bear.
It's the Big, Bear, Express.
Express. Big Bear
It
Express.
might just be the name of the lift.
South of Barstow and northeast of San Bernardino and Riverside. This is close. It's in California.
Really?
That's great. Love
Yeah.
California.
Do you?
You can ski in California.
Oh, Jack, there's
Jack,
mountains
you
there.
did it
Travel
all.
the world a little, Jack. Jeez.
You,
Man, I've been
you
to
Alabamans don't have a clue about anything.
Oh,
do you?
he's
In
So-
fact, if you're in San Jose, you can hop in your car and be on the hill in a couple hours.
Yes,
Up
like
towards
going to Banff.
Tahoe.
It's like going to Banff.
What are we doing here then? We can go.
Well, we went to Banff and you acted like a
Yep.
Yeah, the Tazer.
so we can't go back.
They got us on probation for a while. That's your Pinder Report. for
Cameras everywhere,
Village
Jack.
Hot Tub. The Prelude is back, reimagined. That new Honda hybrid engine, Dino. Sexy vehicles in stock in the Northwest Auto Mall. Check it out, villagehonda.com. Your dealership for life.
Nice. Well, tomorrow.
So you didn't know California had mountains, eh?
Oh yeah, I know it had mountains. I just didn't know people skied there.
So mountains are like higher up and
I understand.
high
that,
elevations get snow, and if there's snow, then people ski.
Yeah, I
Guys, Pinder was up across Iron Mills. We were telling you about because Monday, the 23rd, was the autograph session.
That's right. All the Flames, the whole team
The
was
whole
there.
team
sons.
was there. They were spread out across the mall, signing autographs for fans. And we had been telling you about since starting
Mhm.
the 24th, and then moving on. They have put together. It's like a hockey heritage showcase, a collection of authentic artifacts from Alberta's hockey history. There's memorabilia from the Flames from the 88 Winter Olympics, and it's there for you to peruse. And you checked it out. You went and you're a big hockey fan.
I was very impressed with the setup. They had like a mini stick shooting area for kids, a little target practice, and they had all kinds of artifacts and some old game worn jerseys from some legends for the Flames. It's the Sea of Red celebration running to the 15th of Feb.
I do dig that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like some people will collect or they buy. They want to. I don't know if I need to own it, but I do like if you go to a Hall of Fame. It's like that's the
actual item.
That's the skates he
Yeah.
was wearing. That's the stick. That sort of thing. So I dig that stuff.
Yeah. They did have the photo of, now Jack's quite young. He probably wouldn't know what happened, but Steve Smith was on all fours by his own net. And then Al McInnes was celebrating with some other Flames in a circle at the top of the offensive zone.
Big goal.
Yeah.
Big goal. We have can we take a peek? Just take a little peek at someone.
Let's see what's going on over there.
See what's going on.
Yeah. All right, we got a Jerome signed jersey. Love that. Of course, those red jerseys in 04. Man, you see that Black Sea, you think of the 04 Flames. Rhett, Mika, Iggy, all the boys. And look at this. Lanny. Look at the Lanny setup from 89. I like that. Oh, Lanny, we love you. The mustache, the muscle. And the stick technology, you'll notice, fellas. Yeah. That's a wood, not composite. So we got the jerseys here for sure. We've got all kinds of pieces of history.
Very nice.
And what's crazy, I don't know that. Was that your skates, Boomer?
Oh, there they
You
are.
were
That's
in
nice.
Jasper.
Yeah, I wanted those back.
Yeah.
Across Iron Mills.
Well, I think that's nice of you to loan them.
Yeah, you know.
Did that say Coleman?
Yes, Coleman, Alberta, probably. Southern Alberta hockey
that's
history.
right.
Yeah.
So that's on from now until the 8th of March, the Hockey Heritage Showcase up at Cross Iron Mills. More details at crossironmills.com. Proud partner of the Calgary Flames.
If you spend $400 in a day at Cross Iron Mills, you'll get a $20 gift card and a Flames player card as well as part of their Sea of Red celebration.
How about it?
Yeah.
How about it?
How about that food court up there? I was very impressed. I'll tell you that.
They're not messing around.
Ooh. Hadn't been up there in a while. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying before the show about being like loving food too much. Good food courts are real dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Because, well, I like that and that. And I really like that.
Bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
Then you sit there with stuff from 4 different places.
Bum, bum.
Let's reevaluate my life. Figure some stuff out. Anywho, time for some bets. Game props, player props, totals, money line, whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get in on the game. You must be 19 years of age or older. If you've not already signed up, do so and use the promo code NATION when you do.
We had a fun one yesterday. We hit 2 points from Panarin. We got a Buffalo win that we had from a couple days ago. We had the Anaheim Ducks beating the Oilers. Let's keep it hot with hockey back with 12 games tonight. We're going to do some parlays with some great players. So we'll start with Flame Sharks. The Mac Attack is back, Jack. Mac and Celebrini returning. 4 shots, 2 points, plus 240. Nathan McKinnon, I think he's going to be in revenge tour, surly. Someone woke up the hibernating grizzly bear mode. 2 points, 4 shots for him, plus 180. And Kirill Kaprizov and Quinn Hughes, 2 very good players. One maybe a little more hungover than the other. 2 points each, plus 500. They get the Avs on a second half of the back-to-back.
What a game that could be.
That could be very good. Playoff preview, most likely.
Wild and Avs.
And, if they were both equally rested, sure. But the Avs not only on the back-to-back, but had a ton of Olympians. Actually, Minnesota did as well. Yeah.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did. There you have it.
Big game hunting there, boys.
Those are our bets. They don't need to be yours. You can make your own at Bet365. Get the app. Get in the game. Must be 19 years old. And bet responsibly. We're all just having, we could do this, just having fun. Pick a few every day. It's good fun.
Then when you're sitting at home, the kids are ready. Like, I'm going to watch third period of this game. I got a little juice here.
Good, clean fun. That's what you got. Head out with the super chat today. The dollars that come in from you guys in the YouTube chat will be directed to the youth centers of Calgary. Matt Hurl, 6'9" and that. Greetings from Saskatoon today. Any supper location recommendations? F the Oilers.
Where?
In Saskatoon.
Taverna.
Is that downtown? Where is it?
Downtown.
Nice. Close to the river.
I guess that's what he's talking about, right?
I don't know. I can't tell.
What do you mean? Yeah, he's in Saskatoon. He's going to move. If Rhett's got a reco, he'll get there.
Greetings from Saskatoon today. Any supper location right now? Yeah, I think he's visiting.
He's visiting Saskatoon.
100%.
Sure. Go to Taverna.
He's a trucker.
What kind of place is Taverna? Italian?
Italian. Yeah, Sal. My buddy Sal. His parents used to own it.
All right.
I'd say Brothers too, but it's closed. Different name.
You go to the Generator, or is that place closed down?
I wonder if all those old school, like the Cave, is still available, open. Station Place.
You can go to Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers is. They're not everywhere anymore.
Nope.
Sometimes that's
an OG Fuddruckers. Yeah, that's one of the core Fuddruckers.
Classic.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
That's a good one.
Dean was just there.
The team went.
Did you go?
The team went.
How was it?
I didn't go.
Oh.
JP, 13.99. Fellas, catching up from yesterday. Pinder was adamant Boldy is a center. He's unequivocally a left winger. Never played center in his life. 8th in face-off totals for the Wild. Loud wrong.
I will take that. I recall him taking a lot more face-offs other years. I am wrong. I know they played him on the wing a ton this year. I've always thought, why aren't you playing center?
I do like the. You know what? I feel like we've got the Pinder army out there.
That's good.
Keeping
you
you
keep
honest.
me in check. It's all right.
There's a lot of work being done behind the scenes from the viewers.
I need credit for my wins, and we're going to hold me accountable for my losses, Dean. That's all I ask.
Unequivocally.
A loud wrong.
Loud wrong.
You were.
I'm like, they're going to move him to the middle. He's a center.
It's all right. Thank you, JP1170.
JP, I like you keeping me honest.
And I mean, $13.99 to not only bring that data, but also a big.
If I can be wrong and it privileges
Bear.
kids, I think it's probably right that I keep doing loud roast.
$2.79 from Big Bears Hockey, not affiliated with the aforementioned.
Good to note that.
Just
Thank
letting
you,
us
Big
know.
Bears. Yeah.
Okay.
Safety first.
Looks
Big
like some
Bear.
faulty chairlifts there. That
Because
was
we may be coming after you.
Cloud
for
Law
some
might need to
law
contact
on
you.
our
damages.
side.
Looking for some damages.
That is all.
That's it. That's all.
I like the super chats.
Wrapping up a Thursday. Remember, there's only 28 days this month.
Right.
So when you look at
according to who?
today's February 26th. Oh, it's
Yeah, lots of time. No, you don't.
You know what, Dean?
Who?
That just means payday's coming.
Hey,
Oh,
Jack.
baby.
Oh, Jack's one of this.
What are you going to do with payday this I mean,
I don't know if it's payday or not. I think. Oh yeah, it is payday. It is every 2 weeks.
Baby.
I don't know.
Well,
Yes,
last time
I
we
feel
saw
like
him, he was
in so many ways we're doing good work with Jack, and then other times,
Yeah.
oh my god, really?
Well, Rhett told me to spend all my dough.
Yeah,
No point saving it.
What was it you did last? Didn't you go play to the casino?
Yeah, I went to the casino.
lost
We
a-
got paid. I went straight to the casino, lost some money.
Yeah. I listened to Rhett. Rhett's my
Careful.
life advisor.
Sage.
Red had a little more of a pile to burn than
Yeah,
you do.
it's got a little more wiggle room in the
Mhm.
checking.
Yeah.
Well, we had hockey last night, which means there's been some changes in the standings. Some teams have moved up, some have moved down. It's time to bring back the Tankathon. The Tankathon, it's a website that somebody put together. They use all the math and the standings and percentages and
Science, Dean.
permutations and then try and figure out who's going to win this bloody draft lottery. Because if you win the lottery, that means you get the first overall pick in the upcoming draft. The Flames, right there, you see it. Sitting fourth with a 9.6% odd of winning this draft lottery.
Clearly, they'll take Verhoff.
I wonder if they'll take
I'll tell you. Freaking
Vancouver, St. Louis, the Rangers in that mix. The Nashville Predators
Holy.
with a 6.1% chance do win it, which pushes the Flames down to the 5th spot.
That's not great. It's okay. Top 5.
Vancouver goes from 1st to 3rd.
Top 5, top 5, top 5. That's
Canada,
it.
Nashville.
Vancouver would be the sourest of that group.
Correct. They fell 2 spots.
Yeah.
That's peak pain.
That's peak
You
pain.
can't fall more than 2 spots.
And you're still getting a 3rd top 3 pick, but
Probably get the Swede.
You know anything about fixing fridges? Freezers? You come over and help me this afternoon?
what's up? Did you plug it in?
There's a beeping sound in the freezer
Beep.
side.
On the
Is it the
freezer?
filter? Or the door's not closing, or the thing that's supposed to tell you the door's closed is stuck. You know, when you don't close, it's like, I'm open, I'm open. I'm
Pinder's
open.
so great. He's like the most technically dumb person I know, but jumps in all the time.
trying to help.
Oh, you got to think with the or
You
the
know
door's
what?
not closing.
I'm like, here's some things that could be issues.
He covers off the most obvious of things, just in case you forgot, which is important. Because
Filter!
You would hate to phone the handyman, Crystal Waters, and say, "Hey, my fridge is all up."
Yeah,
Mhm. I did that with my garage heater. It was a light switch.
yeah.
If only I had a loud right guy telling
Yeah.
me, light
You need
switch. It's probably the light switch. Give me, check that light switch.
Did you check the light switch?
You need that true coat.
There's only one of him.
There's only one of each of us. That
There's
is the
only
thing.
one of him.
It's a special group.
Tremendous.
Jack, God bless you. Putting up with our nonsense all day, every day.
What a crew. Don't
What a
ever
crew.
wear that hat again.
That's a horrible
It's a terrible hat.
Just what's going on here?
Why?
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't
your
sit
head.
on your head.
Oh, whatever.
You
It's
gotta
like you're
loosen.
wearing the old
Show me
Pittsburgh
the back.
igloo on your head.
Yeah, you need to unsnap. The hat should be touching your head.
I really don't care. You get chirped about your hat all the time.
I
You
don't
wear the
care.
stupidest hats.
True.
That's stupid.
We're all stupid.
Can't handle stupid. Jack,
Too much stupid.
Yes.
how was the show today?
Lots of fun, guys.
Was it?
Lots of fun. Call Me was great.
Comedy's
Should
always
get them
good.
all more.
Yeah, he had a lot to offer.
I was going to say there's
Oh,
limited things. You're going to get some
I
golf.
love to
we
talk
need
to him
a
all
monthly
day.
check-in. That's it. No one's saying
Golf
he's
and
coming in
tasers.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
He did drop a little tidbit about Kenny Holland.
Do love
Followed up for sure on that.
Commodore. Feels like there's not many bad days for Commie.
He's just hung over. That's it.
Gotta
It's
get
the
out.
goat.
Puts on a brave face. Dean. He
Exercise.
takes on life. And
Life's tough with that young girlfriend and your multiple golf memberships.
oh, you live in Scottsdale with a young girlfriend. Oh.
Yeah, I was hanging out with this NBA player, this tour player, and that famous former NHLer. Yeah, we were
My
just having
buddy's
drinks.
girlfriend.
My buddy's
golfing
bar.
the other day, like 4 days in a row. We played 36.
Oh,
man,
life's
it was
tough. God,
That damn
dogs are
Kenny
barking.
Holland reached out again and
Had to
took
go
me
with
golfing.
him.
You're right. If he had bad days, like what the hell is the matter with this guy?
Mm-hmm.
All you're doing is golfing and young girl.
What's that, Dean? So you trailed off there.
See you, buddies.
Yeah.